Hello, my Leo loved ones, and welcome to the Soulmate Journey Empath. This will be your July 2019 Soulmate Journey reading. I remind you, if you resonate with these readings or the energies of this channel, please like, share, subscribe, and please don't also forget to follow me on Instagram, soulmate_journey_empath. So, before we begin with intuitive messages, I just wanted to remind you all that these are general soulmate readings. And these are general energies that I'm picking up on. So please only take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave the rest for others, which it may apply more to their situations. And I also encourage you to do a search for Leo July 2019 soulmate reading or love reading or career reading or general reading, because there are so many gifted readers out there. Perhaps if these messages aren't resonating with you, you can find someone else who has your messages. Okay. So I also wanted to remind you that time is relative on a soul's journey. So occasionally time predictions may happen if I get a strong intuitive pull that that's what's going on. Also, I try to refrain from calling out specific signs unless I see multiple indications that that's what's going on in terms of specific people that you may be dealing with. So before we get into the cards, let's go ahead and begin with our intuitive messages, Leo. So when I was meditating, the first thing that came to me was I got the image of like a snake eye. Like, I got a strong sense that either you are watching something or someone is watching you and what you're doing, but it's not obvious. It's watching from afar or watching from behind the scenes, but there is watching going on. So that was significant. I also got kind of a mental picture of the Two of Wands energy, indicating that there are a couple of different paths or options, and there's a choice that needs to be made. So, additionally, got a sense of green with the heart chakra. It's not so vibrant right now. So, you may be feeling kind of low, kind of sad. There's some kind of sense of emotional loss. And with us having the eclipse happening on July 2nd, there may be processing the closure of a chapter or some relationships in your life, and perhaps processing that energy that's transpired with the eclipse, with chapters coming to an end, is something that you're reflecting on right now, Leo. And there's a little bit of heaviness, a little bit of a feeling of loss, maybe even a little bit of regret. But there's definitely feeling going on for you right now. So those are your intuitive messages. Let's see what the cards have to say. So we'll be reading your energies, Leo, on the right, and the energies of the person or people you may be dealing with on the left. We'll be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck to get messages on your energies, the energies of who you'll be dealing with, what soul work you'll be doing this month, what soul work they'll be doing this month. We'll clarify those messages with the Gilded Tarot, and we'll be receiving individual soulmate journey messages for you, Leo, and who you will be dealing with, as well as a shared energy soulmate message. So let's see what the cards have to say for us, Leos. I hope you've been doing well. I hope you're looking forward to Leo season. A lot of heavy energies going on with that Cancer full moon, the Cancer eclipse. So a lot of people, not just Cancers, seem to be kind of feeling like things are at a pause or at a lull. And that's because some things are closing out and new things are firing up that haven't been manifested quite yet. What is Leo's energy on their soulmate journey for the month of July 2019? What is Leo's energy? We have popping out here the Seven of Cups energy. Choose wisely in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. In traditional tarot, this indicates that there are multiple choices. But here, I think this, going a little bit further on some of those intuitive messages, I think there is daydreaming or fantasizing about emotional things, about something that we have strong feelings about, or we feel that a choice needs to be made, and emotionally we're playing out what that choice would look like with all of these different options that are presented. The message of this card, though, is even though there are multiple options that are out there, you need to choose wisely, because the truth of it is only one path is yours that will be truly emotionally fulfilling. What else is Leo's energy on their soulmate journey for July 2019? This wanted to come out. We have the Magician, awareness, in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is about manifestation. Manifestation. So perhaps with these two cards coming out together in your energies, Leo, you're attempting to manifest a path for you to go down that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. And again, playing out what these different scenarios might look like. Maybe you've already made a choice and you're attempting to manifest that. So let's get one more card on Leo's energies on their soulmate journey for July 2019. One more card on Leo's energies on their soulmate journey for July 2019. One more and we'll draw. Leo's energies on their soulmate journey for July 2019. All right. And we have the crown chakra, number 7. So we have 2 7s here for you, Leo. Crown chakra is definitely in our head about things. We're definitely in our head. And this tells me that we are trying to manifest some kind of fantasies, some kind of emotional desire, something that would fill our cup. So we're in our head, figuring out what that is and manifesting it, Leo. What is the energy of who Leo will be dealing with? Well, we'll take that first one and not the others. And we have the 5 of Pentacles energy, financial and material changes. In traditional tarot, this depicts feeling left out in the cold. This can be materially, this can be emotionally, but feeling cut off and left out in the cold. What else is in the energy of who Leo will be dealing with on their soulmate journey? Okay. We have the Ace of Cups energy, love begins. So having this come up with the 5 of Pentacles, maybe whoever you're dealing with thought that something was going to begin here, or maybe there would be an offer of love, and then they feel left out in the cold. That emotional offer didn't precipitate into something tangible. And coming out with the Ace of Cups, we also had the Fool energy in this deck. It's new beginnings. So that coming out with the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the person that you're dealing with was really hoping that there was going to be some kind of emotional offer, some kind of solidifying a relationship that has emotional intimacy involved in it. And we see these two different hands, two different people, collaborative. It's collaborative. And with the Fool here in the Ace of Cups, new offer, new beginning, new path. This person feels that they were completely cut off from it and left out in the cold. What work will Leo be doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What work will Leo be doing? Let's take that flipper. Oh, we have the universe, number 21. 2 and 1 goes to 3. There are cycles that are coming to an end for you, Leo. Chapters closing out. And we kind of discussed this a little bit with the intuitive messages. And so this is what you're dealing with. This is the karma that you're dealing with. And we do have a Saturn retrograde in Sagittarius this month. And so that's a fellow fire sign that's trying energy to you, Leo. And you may also look at what your Saturn placement is in your birth chart. But the transits are typically associated with Vedic sidereal astrology. So Saturn involves karma, the lessons that your soul needs to learn or has been learning. And when we see this universe or the world in traditional tarot come up, this indicates that something has been learned and a cycle is completed and a new one is going to be beginning. What other work is Leo doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? That wanted to fly out. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. So a tangible new beginning that has the probability of turning out abundantly. This could indicate a change of residence for some people. It could indicate a new offer of employment, a new offer maybe to cohabitate with someone, but there is the prospect of prosperity. Excuse me. With this new beginning that is coming at the close of one chapter. There's a new chapter opening for you, and that's what you're focused on. That's what your soul is working on and learning about this month, Leo. Let's get one more card for Leo's work on their soulmate journey for July 2019. One more card for Leo's work on their soulmate journey for July of 2019. We'll shuffle once more and then draw. One more card for Leo's work on their soulmate journey. Oh, and that jumped out. We have the Devil card. Number 15, 1 and 5 adds to 6 in numerology. Temptation here. So overcoming something toxic. Overcoming something toxic, Leo, to get in touch with your higher self. And so there may be a chapter where you were dealing with... oh, and here we go. So this tells a little bit more of a story. Having the sacrifice card here, this is the Hangman in traditional tarot. Being on the bottom of the deck with this temptation. There was a situation that was toxic that you really tried to gain perspective. You maybe tried to see things from someone else's perspective, to gain clarity on it. And it just seems like you did all of the sacrificing, right? Because in a toxic situation, there's not an equal give and take. So there was a lot of giving, a lot of sacrifice on your end of things in this situation. It could have been a job, it could be a familial relationship, a friendship, it could be a relationship, but you were the one doing the bending and the sacrificing, and it was not equal. It was toxic. It made you feel bound, and it was preventing you from being your best and highest self. So you're breaking free, closing a toxic chapter to begin a prosperous and abundant new one, Leo. What work is the person Leo's dealing with? Oh, that jumped right out. We have the Three of Swords energy. Heartache and loss underneath this financial and material changes. Five of Pentacles. Underneath feeling left out in the cold, this person is saddened. They're saddened, they're hurt, in their head and in their heart. This is a person that, when thinking about this situation, feels very, very hurt. They feel like they missed out on something, they lost something, and it's painful for them to think about it. It's very painful for them to think about it. For others, there may be a third party situation, which I don't really like getting into interpretations like that because they're more general energies. But whatever this new beginning that didn't take off, the effect of it on this person just has them feeling very isolated, very left out in the cold, heartbroken, and overwhelmed with some sense of loss. What other work is Leo's person doing on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? What other work is Leo's person doing on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? What work is Leo's person doing on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? What work is Leo's person doing? We'll shuffle one more time and then draw. What work is Leo's person doing on... Oh, there we go. Six of Cups energy. Underneath this, love begins. This person is remembering previous times. With this Ace of Cups pouring into the memories, this person feels like those memories are all that they have left. They were really hoping for this new beginning, this new chapter, but all they have are their memories and heartache and loss and feeling cut out and left out in the cold. All right, one more card on the work that Leo's person is doing. Oh, we got two, so we'll take them. All right. There we go. We have number 7, the Chariot. In traditional tarot, this is Triumph in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. They're wanting to move forward, but feel blocked from being able to do so. And that coming up under this new beginning is they were hoping for this new beginning. They were hoping for the success of a new beginning, and they were assured almost that it was going to happen. And then here we have Six of Pentacles energy. material and spiritual prosperity. This is wanting an equal give and take in a new beginning for it to be successful. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands energy, waiting for their ships to come in, wanting a successful and prosperous partnership. So this is really interesting. Let's clarify these messages, Leo, and see what's going on. Why do we have the Seven of Cups with the World for Leo? Why do we have the Seven of Cups with the World for Leo? Why do we have the Seven of Cups with the World for Leo? Seven of Cups with the World for Leo. Why do we have, oh, we'll take those two. They flipped. We have King of Pentacles energy, Earth energy. This is maturity. This is stability. A very stable, mature, slow-moving energy that's assured of what it wants. And then we have the Empress, and she's number 3. The Empress is all about abundance and prosperity. She's the personification of the divine feminine. And so, in terms of romantic relationships, a message that I'm getting for some of you, Leo, is that you're closing out a chapter that may have been toxic. And the lesson that you're taking from this is to choose wisely where you invest your emotions. Because an abundant relationship, excuse me, just a sec, let me get a drink here. Because an abundant relationship where you are honored and revered needs to come from a mature, a stable energy that is capable of providing for itself and has enough to give and share, and will recognize your prosperity and your abundance and your ability to manage several things at once, to nurture your projects and bring them through to fruition. So perhaps this is a love lesson for some people. And on the bottom of the deck with that, we have Nine of Swords energy. So something that's been very troubling, lost sleep, being up in our head about something. So related to choosing wisely in love. So maybe we haven't made the right choices in the past. And this is a message about what the future holds, and to caution us of what perspective we need to adopt in order to get that abundance that we're really, really looking for in terms of where we invest our emotions. Let's clarify the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. And we had 2 come out. Oh my gosh. We have the Devil energy, number 15. 1 and 5 is 6. So we've got this twice. This is a huge message this month. So again, manifesting a new beginning. There's a warning to break free from toxic things. Maybe something that you've done in the past hasn't contributed to you manifesting a new beginning the way that you'd like to. Here's this Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups has apologies. So maybe as you're manifesting this new beginning, someone who's been toxic has an apology to try to offer you. Maybe too little, too late. Or maybe you realize that you owe someone an apology for your role in a toxic situation that wasn't equal. Let's clarify crown chakra and the devil for Leo for July 2019. Crown chakra and the devil. We have Knight of Pentacles energy, Earth. So we do have a lot of Earth over here, and I may go out on a limb and say, Leo, if you haven't been dealing with a Capricorn, you are embodying some Capricorn characteristics. We have the devil here twice, card of Capricorn. We also have King of Pentacles, which is divine masculine earth energy. We have the Empress, which is divine feminine earth energy. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is also earth energy. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, may have some Capricorn in a significant placement in your birth chart, or just kind of going through some of this karma right now. So the suggestion is the way to get out of this situation is to access your highest self and approach it methodically, slow and steady. And so this is kind of reflecting this King of Pentacles energy, but to a lesser degree. So the future has a lot of earthy element to it for you, Leo. You have this Ace of Pentacles here. Pentacles, and then again, earthy energy with that Empress. So you're definitely moving on. Don't be surprised if there's an apology. And I think this is a strong message to take a practical, a stable, a methodical approach to crafting this next chapter of your life. And that choosing wisely involves taking this into consideration. Maybe this is the lesson you learned from the toxic situation in this chapter that you're closing out, Leo. But we definitely have new beginnings here. All right. Let's clarify Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Whoa. This flew out face up. Six of Cups energy here. So this person, again, that coming up twice, this person is very, very, very much into their memories and thoughts of you. And with the Six of Cups coming up here, there was a vulnerability in the connection that they felt really drawn to, really attached to. And it not coming through is what's truly been painful, because it was open. Having the Fool here, having these children in the Six of Cups energy, there's a lot of innocence, a lot of trust, a lot of vulnerability, a lot of openness in this connection that they were really, really, really seeing is turning into something. And right now they feel cut out. So then the other cards we had that popped out was the Ten of Wands energy. So it's been a burden, but the burden is coming to a close. This whole situation. The Ten of Wands is closing out a cycle that's been extremely exhausting, active, heavy, and exhausting. And then we have the Two of Wands energy. So a choice. There was a choice that was made that influenced the beginning of this cycle. Why do we have the Fool with the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles? Fool with the Chariot. Oh, we'll take that because it flipped. Oh, and we have the Four of Wands energy. For some, this is our 1111 card. With that and the Six of Cups twice, this person really thought you were a soulmate. They thought that they could build this solid foundation, have a new beginning where they could move forward, build this solid foundation with you, that was balanced, that had an equal give and take. Maybe you're the one who made the choice. This could be a reflection of the energy of the person that you, or situation that you're moving away from. Very, very interesting. But whoever this person is, and then here we have Four of Pentacles energy at the bottom of the deck, being closed off, being guarded, not letting things come in and not letting anything go out. But especially not letting anything go out. So even though that's Pentacles, it's tangible earth material, this can also mean not sharing feelings. And having that come up with these other cards of emotion, I'm more inclined to think that this person feels like you didn't open up and share your feelings. Or maybe they didn't open up and share their feelings. Oh my gosh. And then underneath it, there's the Knight of Cups. Wanting to come and offer something. Because somebody walked away with the Eight of the Cups and is emotionally withdrawn. And again, Six of Pentacles, wanting to give an equal give and take. So this is somebody that you've cut out here. Somebody that you've cut out here, Leo. And they're feeling it very acutely right now. They're feeling it very, very acutely. But you're moving on with lessons learned to a new chapter. And this person is also trying to get mastery over their feelings. Part of that Chariot energy is mastery and forward movement. And so they're really trying to get that. But very hung up on an idea of what this was. They were certain of it. The Fool card denotes having absolute faith in something. Absolute trust in something. So, what is a soulmate message for Leo? Oh, there's 3 right there. We're going to take those. All right. So, first things first. Number 45, Hidden Beauty. 4 plus 5 goes to 9. This is on your side, Leo. So, this tells me that this is more your energy. 9 is a solo part of the soul journey, a reflective part. And when Hidden Beauty comes up, there are things that are unseen to the common observer. There are things that can only be seen by someone with the right eye to appreciate the beauty. They also may be things that have been hidden deliberately. And also, it encourages you to look deeper than what meets the eye and realize that while things may be disappointing on the outside, while maybe this cycle that's coming to a close has been challenging and difficult and you feel like all is lost, with time, you do the soul searching, moving slow and steady, but embodying that energy of a 9 of reflecting. You will see that there was a reason why this cycle needed to close out, what you needed to learn from it, because there's something else coming that you probably would have never believed if someone told you it was coming. So everything will be revealed in due time. For the energy of the person you're dealing with, we have number 40, the Void. This is a 4 energy there. And the Void is really kind of going into a soul searching place. Trying to understand what's coming next. This person was sure they knew what path they were going down, but then they felt cut out. They got blocked, cut off. A cycle came to a close. And where they thought they were going for the new beginning is not, in fact, where they're headed. And so they're in this period of transition where they're trying to figure out what's next. And very much we look at the colors embodied in this card. We have a little bit of green for that heart chakra, but mostly third eye and then white for the crown. So really going within to figure out what's going on and to make it through this transition. So it's kind of a mirror message of what's going on with you, Leo, in that not everything is yet to be revealed. And there's a reason for that, because you're focused on this work. This person is focused on their work. Okay. And the shared energy you had that popped out was number 34. 3 and 4 goes to 7, becoming. So this is really interesting that it's a shared energy. Again, there's two different energies here that are working on themselves individually. And this is a very beautiful message that you're really going through changes, ending cycles, closing things out, balancing karma, so that you can get closer in touch to your divine purpose. And we each have a purpose. There's something that makes us feel called. And if you don't feel that calling, that's really a clue to get in touch with yourself in a more spiritual sense, so that you're open to receiving those messages of a calling, of a purpose. So, give the situation breathing room. I'm actually going to read from the book here on becoming for the Journey of Love Oracle deck. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here too, that a relationship or project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way. Give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be. Even without a clear direction or plan, sometimes because of that, there is an inner path that will come to fruition. So, advice for both people here. And there's a poem that's associated with the shared energy card. Take heed, my friend, for time is ticking fast. Illusion grand and hopes, this dreams will last. Such memories we keep for days to come, a looking glass that only shows what's done. It would be sad to think that there's nothing more, a well-worn path reflecting what's in store. God's gift was not that days would be the same. Each dawn's first light would sing a fresh refrain. Of light and cloud to bathe the earth's surprise, with change afoot, to stop would be unwise. A palette rich awaits the artist's brush, creating life at one with God's soft touch. So that's really a message that there are two people that are manifesting their destinies right now. And for whatever reason, there needs to be this separation. And we really don't know if that's like a lasting separation. Let's look and see what the cards have to say. We'll get one more. Because I think both people are so caught up in this situation and how it didn't turn out, that this is confusion. Two people back at square one that are, okay, well, what's my individual path? Let's get one card. Is this, reunion? 6 of Wands energy, victory and success. I'm going to say eventually. Eventually. And interestingly enough, look what we have on the bottom of the deck. Number 3 of Wands, partnerships and alliances. So the message for you, Leo, is don't worry. Do your own self work this month. There are chapters closing out, new ones beginning. Just focus on what you've learned from this last chapter to be prepared and realize that things will unfold in their due time, in divine timing, right? As you learn your lessons and move along and make your choices, things will begin to manifest. And the same is true for this person. There's some soul searching that they need to do and realize that everything will happen as it's meant to happen. But right now, there are two individuals that are focusing on individual karmic lessons, individual becoming. And that needs to happen for each of you so that you can be your highest, best, most loving self. And in that way, be able to reciprocate equal give and take situations and really get in touch with a higher sense of unconditional love, right? Unconditional love is a great way to combat this devil energy. So lots of blessings to you and sending you love and light on your soulmate journey this month, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.